Hi everybody and welcome back to Pet School. I am Cole Harrington, and if you have not already, make sure to like and subscribe and be the first to know about whenever videos are published here on our Pet School YouTube page. Today the title of our video is Not the Brightest Bulb, and we're covering one of the moments that happened in the injunction hearing where one of Keith Hill's own expert witnesses, a man by the name of Tim Ahern, who we're referring to as not the brightest bulb in this case, actually perjured himself. Now, I was sitting in the back of the courtroom watching Tim testify essentially against Jacqueline, Roxanne, and the independent farmers, and a lot of what Tim was saying was very concerning and confusing to me for a variety of reasons. However, all of that aside, there was a specific moment when Tim had alleged that Jacqueline had sent him a text message, what he refers to as a nasty text, and you'll hear his testimony, part of his testimony here in this video, and he simply did not respond. Well, the only problem was that wasn't true. So take a listen. So on the stand is Tim Ahern, and he is being questioned by essentially his side's lawyer, Keith's lawyer in this case. The lawyer asks, "For the record, you had no contact or communication with Jacqueline or Roxanne Stone in the last 4 months since they resigned, is that correct?" Tim answers, "I had one last text, wasn't very nice, and I never responded to that text." The lawyer asks, "You had one last text from who?" Tim answers, "Jacqueline." The lawyer then asks, "Was it from her office phone or a different phone?" Tim responds, "I can't recall exactly." The lawyer asks, "Do you remember approximately when it was?" Tim responds, "It was right around the resignation. I don't know the exact date. It was right around the resignation." Tim is then questioned, "April? May? Something like that?" He responds, "Yes, sir." Tim is then asked, "You said it wasn't very nice. You never responded?" He responds, "That was it for me." He's then questioned, "Since then, no conversation." Tim responds, "Not a word." Not a word. Those are Tim Ahern's specific words he said under oath. And as he's testifying and being questioned by Keith's lawyer, or Answers Pet Food's lawyer here, Tim seems to be very confident in what he's saying and providing to the court under oath. So I was sitting in the back of the courtroom when Tim was testifying, and what it felt like happened next was Jacqueline's lawyer, upon cross-examination, which we're about to listen to, seemed to be trying to get him, or at least offer him the ability, like, do you want to change what you're saying? And it became clear why Jacqueline's lawyer was taking that route, because Jacqueline had kept all the messages, fortunately for her, and it proves that Tim was lying. On cross-examination, Jackie and Roxanne's lawyer questions Tim about this statement. Their lawyer says, "In your previous testimony, you testified that Jacqueline Hill sent you a nasty text and you didn't respond, right?" Tim responds, "I don't think I responded." He's then asked, "Do you have your phone with you?" He responds, "Yeah." He's then asked, "Do you have that text message there?" He responds, "No, I don't keep text messages because I get over 100 a day." There is then a bit of a back and forth between Jacqueline and Roxanne's lawyer and Tim. And eventually Jacqueline and Roxanne's lawyer states, "I'll connect this up. I'm representing to you that I have Miss Jacqueline Hill's phone in front of me." Jacqueline's lawyer puts her phone underneath a projector in the courtroom, and what can be seen is extensive responses from Tim after Jacqueline sent him a text, proving Tim actually did respond after Jacqueline sent him a text, what Tim is referring to as a nasty text. But we're about to see exactly what was said. The text that Tim testified to was a nasty text is Jacqueline saying, "Really threw us under the bus. Thanks for nothing. You know they're using you as a sacrificial lamb." And while Tim claimed under oath that he didn't respond after such a nasty text received from Jacqueline, Tim actually did respond to Jacqueline, and he responded back saying, I am totally lost when it comes to social media. Social media is horrific in my opinion. I said I would follow the formulas and there would not be any compromise. That's when I leave the job. There was not one thing I said that didn't follow integrity. Jacqueline, I totally understand where you are right now, but I said nothing about you or Rox. I basically said I will follow your formulas. That's a great thing. I'm not a man without integrity. The lawyer's in question. So your statement that you didn't respond. Tim is caught red-handed. He says, right? He's continued to be questioned. To my clients mentioning that you being used as a sacrificial lamb, that was a false statement. Tim admits, obviously, that's what it looks like. That was so embarrassing to witness. I was sitting in the back of the courtroom and it was just on a screen, response after response after response from Tim whenever he previously testified and stuck to his claim that he just didn't respond. So did you not think that this was going to be challenged? It's pretty embarrassing, pretty embarrassing. I have to question this allegation that that was a nasty text. Are we really believing that that was a nasty text? I would not consider that text to be nasty. He could maybe not like the fact that he was being challenged in that particular moment in time or whatever was happening, but nasty seems like a massive stretch there. And it seems as though one of the agendas in this case is to try and write Jacqueline off as being evil or nasty or an awful human being when she's not. I have to question what other potential claims then, if Tim is, lying in this case, not telling the truth, or heavily misleading in this, what else is he either potentially lying on or misleading?